"Oh my God, what is this?" He goes, "Have you heard this band?" No. Um, and it was Chinese American Bear. I'm pretty sure it was Troy Nelson. Now I'm like second. It was either Troy Nelson or Marco Collins. Actually, it was one of those two. So let's just thank them both. Here's Chinese American Bear with Forever Lover. This is brand new from them. KEXP, where the music matters. Thanks, Troy, or Marco, or Troy.
There goes my homie, the great Picasso, Stoking TG. Ah, damn it! Oh, I did put TGIF in my title, didn't I? I was like, did I put TGIF? Oh shit! Give me a sec. This is quite low. Yeah, exactly right. Hector finally woke up early. Stoking, I'm gathering evening for you, Deepatha. Morning for the great Filario and I. TGIF, gearing up for some Asia region racing. I've been doing some racing this week, but yeah, I haven't been waking up, man. I've just been and my Warriors have had 3 games this week. We played Monday night, we played Wednesday, and Monday. I don't know. We had a couple back-to-backs. Not a very good go with things. We were in Florida. That's what it was. We played Tuesday and Wednesday night. Last night we didn't play, but I didn't get a chance to race. I was just exhausted, man. We've been hella busy at work too. It's coming up. Oh Jesus, dude! It's coming up on. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yourself, Deepatha? It's oh Jesus, dude! What am I? The Raptors are killing. Well, good for them, man. My Warriors have been doing relatively well. But yeah, we had a big win. Who do we have a big win at? We got our asses kicked by OKC. Oh, that's what it was. We played. You guys are P2 in the Eastern Conference. Hell yeah, man. Hey, now wait, you guys got rid of Siakam though. Who's Siakam playing for now? But yeah, good on you, man. And hey, shout out again to them, to those Blue Jays for making a strong run. I was like, oh, they won the World Series. No, they didn't win the World Series because the I ice supporting ownership of the Dodgers. Hey, Mustang, Stoking Day to you. Jesus, I'm like not having a very, hey, there goes Wyoming time, man. All the homies are out. Siakam is paid. That's who he's playing with now. That's right. I was like, who's he with now? But Siakam, he didn't play with him last year, right? He's a new acquisition, right? Yeah, so good morning, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by to say hello. I've been doing some racing over here in Asia on my Japanese account. Dirty Japanese. I think I'm dirty Japanese. I really think so. You are on your way to Costco. Hell yeah, dude. That's right. You guys are 3 hours ahead. So they will be opening up very soon. Played last year for them in the playoffs. Yeah, that's what it was, right? So he got traded like late in the season. That's what it was. Yeah, that shit. As a matter of fact, have the Pacers even won a game yet? I want to say when we played them, we were like the only team they beat, even though their whole team was freaking decimated. Yeah, they're a gutsy squad, man, and when they're full strength, man, watch out for those Pacers for sure. But yeah, my Warriors are. I don't know I think they're home tonight. Finally, they had a long road trip. Either they're home tonight or they're at Portland. I forget what it is. They're playing Portland, as I believe. So, anyways, yeah, going back to that, the whole start of this conversation, talking about basketball. So, yeah, I've been up late. We've been hella busy. It's the week preceding the big Thanksgiving holiday here in the States. Although, frankly, I don't think there's anything really to celebrate this holiday season with what's going on with the federal fascist fucks fucking with people all over this land, man. So yeah, anyways, long story short though, man, I've just been exhausted, man. Just been hella busy at work. Exhausted in a good way, not like in a bad way or anything, but hey, you know, it's winter time. Winter finally started kicking here, so now it's like 60 degrees, which is pretty dang cold. California state. I actually haven't even had a chance to jump in the swimming pool, even though I hella want to, because I appreciate the ice bath aspect of jumping in the pool for my arthritic body. It's dark by the time I get home, man. So I get off work, try to do some skateboarding. Got a schoolyard across the street that's pretty well lit, and then I fucking eat dinner and maybe watch the sports and like pass the fuck out, man, and attempt to get up early. I've like literally had my alarm set for early enough to get up before it's coming up on 6 a.m. my time, by the way, and it's 28 degrees. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, dude. Yeah, I know Wyoming gets brutal. Yeah, that would definitely be that would be more on par for Seattle type winter morning for myself. But yeah, I mean, you know, you've lived out the water, man. You know how it is out here, man. Shit, dude, just like Tom, like 2 weeks ago, we were still in the 80s. It was crazy, man. It was like crazy beautiful. And then it was like the week before last we had, or like a week and a half ago, we had one of those atmospheric rivers start to come through, and it got hella rained a fuck ton. And then this week the rain's kind of stopped now. It's still kind of trickling in here and there, but it's fucking, you know, it peaks out like 60. I mean, it's still sunny. If you're in the sun, you're fine, man. But it's yeah, you know how it gets, man. It's not terribly cold. The fog hasn't been so bad already. I went outside right now, and I got a little chair that I chill back and have a morning smoke. And my chair was soaked, so the fog must have been set in last night. All right, so we got a minute till race time, and apparently I'm definitely not on pace. So we'll see what happens. Haven't been racing much. I think I've done like maybe 5 races total, just like one a day. I haven't been streaming and haven't felt getting stuff to make doggies. Big dogs. Oh hell yeah, dude. Gotta pick up your hot links, your Philly cream cheese, and the what are those the big fucking buns with the fucking seeds on them, dude. Yeah, have you ever tried a link with cream cheese, bro? When I was living up in Seattle, there was a summer or a couple summers where I lived right across the street from the baseball stadiums and the football stadiums. And in the summertime, I'd be riding my bike through the alleyway, through the parking, all the vendors would be out. And I saw this thing was called a but a Seattle dog. I'm like, what the fuck is a Seattle dog? And I was hella stoned one day and hella hungry. I'm like, I'm going to try this thing out. It was cream cheese, and I want to say like lox, like basically the same shit you would put on, people would eat like with salmon. And I was like, holy shit, this is hella good, dude. So long story short, ever since then, I've been running cream cheese on my links and bratwurst. Okay, so here we go. Race number 1 on the morning. Not probably. I'm definitely gonna be doing 2. So yeah, I got a lot of Citroens behind me. These cars are likely gonna pass me. One, they have really good tire wear versus my all-wheel drive vehicle. And 2, I think they're a little bit faster. I just can't fucking drive that car, man. I mean, I probably could if I applied myself to it, but starting on Monday when the daily started, I couldn't figure it out. I was just like, I'm cool, dude, whatever. I'll just run my Jenny. And I've been having success. I've been having podiums, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, check out the homie in the P16 spot. I think he's doing back of the pack and he's running the Sylvia. Good on him, dude. All right, so hey, as always, all my competitors, may you all find success. Whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve, may we all there maintain or gain our sportsmanship / safety result of one race a competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving audible, keeping it classy. Equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, make sure to set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad here, cars my car, don't get mad, talk smack. All right, so yeah, race number 1 on the morning. See what we can do over here in the Asia Oceania zone, running my... Oh, Jesus, there you go, Doc. That's one way to go for it. And the other homie's like, I'm going for it, too. I was wondering about you there, that back row. I was like, are you going to do something shady like that? He's like, yes, I am, Hector. Yes, I am, Mr. Dive Bomber. You really didn't have to do all that. I was quite well aware you're probably going to be a little bit quicker, but I was going to give you a spot, frankly, if you proven yourself faster. But honestly, now that you've done that kind of shit, it may, like... more inspire me to want to run you the fuck off the road. I say I'm trying to keep a PMA. That's why I say that before a race, because I'm trying to work on it, man. But when cats do stupid ass shit like that, I don't get too terribly inspired as to, fuck this week's dailies. I gotta say, this one's been fun. Okay, don't dive on me, dude. Just don't dive on me. You don't have to do that. Okay, well, go then, Doc. Jesus, these guys are super diving. Go. I raced Eli before. He's cool. This has kind of been par for the course this week, is that generally these guys are going to kind of try and dive and beat the shit out of each other. And I just kind of skate through with a good qualifying position. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I was not psyched on the homie who's now sitting in P1 with his first turn move. I don't know, maybe he thought he had it. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a weak move. I have to say, man, just because you see someone's DR rating, don't assume that who they are is going to be like someone who's a fucking pushover, man. And, Alright, so again, hey, Stoking TGIF to everyone out here all the homies in the chat, the Autumntime, the Deepita, the Mustang, the Greta Velario. Good to see you guys as always. Y'all know, big fan of y'all. And whoa. Let's go. Yeah, just fired up to get in some racing again. I finally woke up. It's been, I know, I screwed up over here last lap. Definitely allowed that homie to make some serious progress towards me. Yeah, it's been even though I haven't been having the kind of runs I would prefer. Okay, that homie's gonna have a half-second penalty now. I've definitely been having some success, so I can't complain. With the exception of I did oh, dude, did he get away with that? Wow, good on you, bro. I did a race at, what was that, Deep Forest? I really like Deep Forest. And I'm even in Group 3, which is not my strongest skill set driving vehicles, even on that, even in Group 3, I'm generally going to be pretty decent if it's a course that I feel good at. And yeah, race C's been pretty nice, man. I agree. Yeah, that race B, I did it, and I don't know, I think I started off like a P8 or something, and I was on pace to, I don't know, finish like a top 5, but man, these motherfuckers were like just beating the shit out of each other every corner, man. Like, it was like no one knew how to drive all of a sudden. These are like, no, I was on this account, so that's right, I was facing few 8 rated racers, but some lower rated racers were just get a little bit buck wild. Ooh, we got some squeeze in the background. I can hear it. You can't, but you could if you were listening to KXP. Yeah, this is a good one, dude. I watched, oh Jesus, I watched this video. This guy, you check out this cat. I think his name's like Duke Nadaro. He's part of the Digit crew. He puts out really great content, and or no, or maybe it was Digit. I don't know. One of these guys mentioned that this was like, no, it was Cyrus who mentioned it. One, DG Luke puts out really great content. If you're unfamiliar, I highly suggest you check it out. He put out a really good video on basically how to be smart about your tires in this race, because the tire wear is pretty significant. And so, like, these guys, right? They're running MR cars, and they're gonna have the tire that wears the most is the driver's side front tire. So they're gonna have better wear on their tires than myself. And oh Jesus, damn! I think I just got a penalty. And versus my all-wheel drive, which is why I pushed my brake balance all the way to the back. Anyways, though, they're going to have better wear, and I think that car is slightly faster, but if I time it just right, I can still maintain a podium position. So, yeah, I definitely haven't scored any W's this week. Yeah, I'm definitely not exiting that turn. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of tire squeal, which means I'm putting more wear on my tires than I should. But is what it is. First race of the morning. Hopefully we can get out of here with a competitive run and see if we can, second race, improve upon this less than ideal performance. All right, 2 laps in a row. I botched that turn. Slightly better than the last one. Well, frankly, anything was better than the last lap. Yeah, so again, Stoking TGIF to all. Thanks for stopping by. Check out the races. Hope everyone's race day is well. More importantly, hope everyone's life day is well for you and yours, wherever you may be in this great big blue biosphere we call Spaceship Earth. Okay, if this dude doesn't get a penalty on that one, I need to know his fucking trick, because he's got a hella wet both times now. Yeah, he got away without a penalty. I gotta talk to Eli after the race and be like, Eli, tell me, what is it the fuck you're doing? Inquiring minds gonna know. You got a couple W's? Hey, good on you, bro. And those that don't know, Tom races cockpit view, which is insane, dude. Oh, Eli's having a little bit of technical difficulty there. Let's go. All right, Tom gets Eli gets a penalty. Forgive me, that was feel like William Tell. Hey, don't get paranoid, boy. I'm not a diver. I'm gonna try and push you along. I'd rather build the separation from our homies behind us. All goes well, I'm gonna get your spot anyways, so I ain't tripping, bro. And I feel like William Tell. Alright, finally got a relatively decent exit there. Could have been better, but not horrible. So, Eli, I need you to get on your game, though, man. Let's start picking it up again. You've been running some really strong laps, so let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, we're going to get finally a tight exit right here. Finally, Jesus, dude. That's been eluding me all the time. You know what I've noticed? I want to stay to the left right here, go start into this little S section. I had always kept to the right, but I was following like the world leaders ghosts, and I think you actually do save a little bit of time staying to the left. Alright, so start off a pole, currently sitting P2, whole lot of race to go. But ideally, the plan is to at least kick it or finish up with a podium, whether that's P2 or 3. It kind of isn't a big deal to me as long as it's a podium spot. Again, I'm not anticipating to win, like I said from the start, even though that dude did in my opinion, a wholly unnecessary dive bomb on that T1. I mean, he's obviously proven that his vehicle is going to be faster when he's in the long run, right? He didn't have to dive on me, right? That frankly caused me to, what I think would have allowed me to hold on to the P2 spot throughout the race. Anyways, whatevs. It's neither here nor there at this point, but yeah. I knew he was going to get past me. I don't have the, my vehicle doesn't have the, I think the top speed and the tire wear versus that Citroen in someone that's the Citroen being someone it's in the right hands, man. There's definitely some cats that are less skilled with that vehicle. That vehicle can get away from a driver real quick. Case in point, myself, which is why I'm not driving it. Also, case in point, check it out, man. The homie behind me, again, scored the penalty. And I got by him, had like over a second lead. See, now he's responding to me in kind. He realized that I'm not a threat. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. That's for the bump on the straight earlier, right? So that's why you want to help out other drivers, man. That's why you don't want to take risky maneuvers to like start the race. Okay, at this point right now, I'm going to jump in the pits. Really want to be smart about this is this pit lane is pretty tricky to navigate correctly. Okay. Ooh, I almost didn't change my tires, dude. I got this new wheel. It's got a different little selection switch on the wheel. Yeah, we got some water confusion. Confusion. Hey, check out that sick ass Ultraman livery. Yeah! If anybody doesn't know, this is a Picasso original livery bestowed upon me by my good homie up in the Calgary. So yeah, those that don't know, get in line for one of Phil Casso's livery. Guaranteed to add on at least, I believe we figured out 20 horsepower. I would say maybe even more at times, depending on the wind volume. But yeah, man, it like literally is scientifically proven, man. Phil Casso's liveries, I don't know. I think he puts like a little bit of special Canadian voodoo into when he's mixing up the paints, sprinkles in some of that something, and yeah, makes your cars go faster. All right, so got my fresh tires, feeling a little bit better. coming out of this zone at this point. Okay, so again, I'm going to go back over here after the bridge, stay over to the left, take a little shortcut, so to speak, get back over to the far right. I've been staying to the far right from the start. Oh yeah, a bunch of old ass messages popping up. But yeah, appreciate everyone being here this morning. Oh yeah, much better grip right there on that exit too. All right, so we got the homie Eli. Hey, what happened to the homie that was he won? Did he go off and I missed it? He was back road. No, he's still up there. I'm tripping. Get back on the throttle ASAP. All right, we are now the start. Oh, okay, here comes the Chen A Ling. There goes the Eli. Gotta be smart right here. Normally don't go to second right there, but I could tell if I hadn't dropped back, I was gonna have contact with them. Let's say this is the homie that was behind me, right, for the longest time. So his pit strategy apparently worked out to his benefit. Let's go, homie. Lover Rocks that covered that. Okay, I was like wondering, like I know that was a song from like the 80s. Yeah, I hope Chen Lang didn't take exception to that brief amount of contact we had back there. I thought I was chill. I think he just kind of turned into me and his car bounced off a little. I didn't really feel anything. Hey, Sheldo, I didn't even see you right there, my dude. Good morning to you. Stoking TGIF. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by today. Sheldo, great to see you. It's been a bit. I hope all is well. I know you were focused on the that Naughty Racing League. Yeah, TGIF indeed, dude. Yeah, how were your final results in the NRL? Last week was the final weekend, right? I was watching some of it, but they had like so many different divisions, and like in between the races, they were like doing like those virtual interviews, and I was just like, I ain't got time to be watching all that. I got to do some skateboarding. Yeah, thank you, bro, for the well wishes. Thanks for stopping by. Say hello, all you guys. Always good to see you guys. Yeah, over here on my new Japanese account. I started this account about 2 weeks ago now, 2.5 weeks ago now. Yeah, and it's been a fun one being a part of. Big fan of Japan. Never actually been myself, but big fan of the food. Big fan of the artistic style. Finished P2 overall, dude. Oh, okay, I couldn't get the whole message. So you were the overall points for because you guys did what, at least 5 races, if not 6. Good on you, bro. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Last day here. Oh, that's right. You're in Viva Mexico. Okay, remind me. Are you guys in Puerto Vallarta, right? That's like where you guys have your place you guys go to down there? How fantastic, dude. Yeah, I'm sure the weather's a lot nicer down there than the okay, yeah, dude. Who was telling me about the different division? EV, yeah. Now, you guys, remind me, is your guys' place over there by the Mispaloya? So like a little bit of like the southern, after you like leave the downtown area, you going south, you go through like that little tunnel, and there's like that little peninsula. I want to say you and I spoke about this before. Fucking how blessed you guys are, man. I love Puerto Vallarta. Like I mentioned, I used to go down there in my high school years. My parents were part of like this timeshare place, and we used to stay at this place. It was called Villa del Palmar. A little bit north of downtown. Not easy, like, I don't know, 5-minute taxi ride into like the old part of downtown, right? Like where it's like Carlos O'Brien's and like that. And like that, I think there's like a bronze statue, like a fisherman. There's that really old white church. Yeah, man. The last time I was there, shit, man. It's been a long time. It was 28 years. I think the last time I was there, I was like 25. Yeah, that was a wild trip, man. Hector was young and definitely in my prime, getting down wise. Yeah, it was a fun ass time. I definitely acted like a dummy, like I always did. I'm kind of surprised, man, with all the shenanigans I pulled down there. I mean, I was nothing ever evil. I didn't like get in any fights or like try and steal anything or anything like that, man. But I was definitely doing some crazy ass shit while I was drunk. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I never got arrested. Yeah, that would definitely suck to be in a Mexican jail. I had a buddy of mine when I lived in El Paso. It was right across the border of Juarez. Yeah, so we used to go over there all the time because it was like, you didn't have to be 21, and I lived there when I was 18. You didn't have to be 21 to drink. So we go over there in the bars, and one night, one of our buddies, I don't know why he got arrested. I think he was like arguing with a doorman at one of the bars. And so all the homies, right, we had to go get him out of jail, man. This is the homie Johnny. And so we go to like this jail, and this is in Juarez, very poor town and very corrupt police department at the time. I don't know if things much have changed now. Frankly, in a lot of ways, and all that was as a result of the disparity of those that have and those that don't have, right? The wealth gap, which is exactly where we're headed at right now in the States. We got definitely corrupt law enforcement. Anyways, we go to get Johnny out, and we go to this jail, right? Or this, and we're trying to like basically barter with the dude who's got him in the cell to let him out. And I don't know, I think between like the 5 of us, we had maybe like, I don't know, $10 or something, right? Like you can go there and just get drunk for hella cheap, and the guy's like, no, it's gonna cut it. I want like $50 or I don't know, some shit like that. Long story short, man, I remember I had to piss hella bad, right? Because I'm hammered drunk, and I don't know if they were doing like remodeling or something in the police station. It kind of looked like it was like a bombed out war zone, to be frank. Anyways, so I walked over in this like tarped off area and just started pissing in the police station. And yeah, again, going back to like, I can't believe I never got arrested over there. But we finally get Johnny out of jail, and homeboy was fucking traumatized, man. He's like, they took my shoes. He was kind of Johnny was a little bit more of a emotional bueno, as we like to say. And so anyways, long story short, man, yeah, I did not envy his position. It did not look fun. All right, race number 2's slowly coming to an end. Looks like by the hair of my chin. Getting out of here with a podium finish. I will motherfucking take it. All right, race number 1 in the books. Shout out to the homie in the back row. Yeah, yeah, look at that. He kicked my ass. I definitely wasn't hyped on the very first lap. His fucking move. What the fuck's going on right there? My iPhone's tripping out. I got this fucking new iPhone, man, and I don't know if it's like the Siri is like next level, but if you like barely say anything, it starts fucking. Anyways, yeah. All right, I take a podium finish. Hopefully, got a clean race rating as well. I will take that. All right, so race number 1 in the books. Kudos to this dude for the W. Gotta go Tech Now Neo 1. Homie already took off. All right, yeah. So that was a fun one, dude. One part of me is tempted to go back and look at that dive on lap 1. Yeah, very first turn. Here, let's go. Fuck it. I got time. Whatever. Let's go look at this real quick. I wasn't. I said from the start, I'm like, these guys are gonna pass me because I knew their car was fast. I knew their cars were faster, and they were gonna have better tire wear. So I was expecting to get passed. That wasn't the case, but I think this guy at the start was like, I gotta get past him like right now, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let's just look at this start real quick. Okay, let's see this move right here. Okay, so I'm cruising. I'm like, okay, you know, right? Look at this. Yeah, I mean, I really don't think that was necessary. So I'm going to start cutting in, and then boom, I see him. So I had to back out because I'm like, if I fucking try and move, he's just going to bash me out of there. So yeah, now that I look at it from that angle, I'm like, you know what, man, that was frankly kind of weak. So yeah, back row, if you haven't checked this out, shout out to you on your victory. It was well earned. Not surprising. I knew you were going to have a faster car, but yeah, that was a kind of a whack way to start the race. So it is what it is. I ain't hella mad. I'm just pointing out factuals. All right, gearing up for race number 2, second race of the morning. After that, I got to head to work. So yeah, got time for one more. Wrong course. All right, I will be right back. Pardon me.
Down from the stars. Jeez. Rock and roll is where the money is. KEXP.
How can you talk about money when I'm talking about souls?
Hey, Brigsby, good morning. You know what? I haven't been encountering any weird vibes because of my account. I think I've been actually racing over in Asia for a while anyways under the Australian flag. So a lot of these guys I've been on courses before, so a lot of them recognize the name, but I just think I don't know if this is I'm still in the B points build up on this account, and I have a feeling maybe that cat was just kind of like newer. I don't know, maybe I don't know what is this back when I kept on getting taken out by the Australians. The chat leader, oh yeah. Oh, game plan's out here, game plan. Dude, I've been told that before, that my chat is like hella behind. That's actually really frustrating. I feel you on that, man. Sometimes I'll be chatting with homies and I'll be like, motherfucker, I said something, respond to that. Yeah. But I definitely have seen some aggressiveness on some of the Australians' part. One, I've mentioned this before, man. I try not to look at someone's flag. Gotta go point. Yeah, be well, bro. I appreciate you stop by, say hello. Great day to you. Hope all works out well to your appointment. I mentioned before, I myself am definitely guilty of seeing a specific flag and having preconceived notions. And now that myself, that I've been running multiple alternate region accounts, man, I have to remind myself that, hey, man, just because it's flying under that flag doesn't mean they're from there, man. You know, I think it's a real reminder that, you know, we gotta give each other the benefit of a doubt, man. And two, I think it's also okay to say, man, that, like, I'm a skateboarder, right? I've skateboarded over the course of my 40 plus years riding a skateboard with dudes from all over the planet, from Israel, from Australia, from Brazil, from fucking, you know, all over the US, from Europe, I've skateboarded in Korea, right? And different cats from different regions of the world definitely have a different style, man. The Australians are hard partying, hard charging, very outgoing personalities, right? For the most part. I'm sure there's some that are maybe less outgoing, but that's been my experience, right? The Brazilians are kind of like a little bit, well, they're definitely hard partying from what I witnessed. There was a bunch of Brazilians when I was living in the Bay in the 90s. And rippers, nicest dudes, man, love to party, right? Hard chargers, skateboards. The Japanese skateboarders I met in the States, I first met some Japanese pros like in the 80s at a contest in San Francisco. I wasn't in the contest, so I was just there watching. But outside the contest venue, a bunch of people were just skating, and I'm like, oh, dude, these are the guys who are in the contest, Japanese guys. And they were really quiet. Kind of made sense, right? They didn't speak English, but they were like very focused on their maneuvers and were very friendly, right? I mean, obviously there was a language barrier, but they were like, you know, responding, like waving, like the international languages, right? They're, you know, they are international ways of communicating with each other. And, you know, so I think there's something to be said for regional mannerisms and styles, right? Depending on what part of zone you're at in the world. But at the same time, right, I don't think we can automatically assume that this guy's going to be this way or that guy is going to be that way, right? And is this homie behind me in the Ferrari? Assuming so. Good on you, bro. That's fucking sick. Oh, I definitely blew that fucking turn, didn't I? Holy shit, am I actually holding a decent lead? So I don't know what the speed is like, but it looks like the Ferrari also has speed on me. So, let's see if we can keep my lines clean and hopefully get away. Wouldn't that be sick? I definitely have not scored a W this week. I'm not anticipating that to happen, but I could go for it though, man. I would definitely appreciate it. Again, I'm going to go to the left right there a little bit and get back on the throttle ASAP through this zone. Lost a little bit of time, but not the end of the world. Oh, don't go too wide. Woo! That got close, man. I think if I'd have pushed it, I would have gone too wide and incurred the penalty. All right, so yeah, race number 2 on the morning. After this one, I got to start heading up to go start the work day. But yeah, finally, usually I try to get up before work and to get in a few races. And this week, though, it's like we had the time change that happened here in the U.S. Like one of the many stupid things we do is change our time twice a year. And yeah, it's just so retarded. It's damn. Of course I will. Yeah, there goes the homie broccoli and the cheddar. Stoking TGIF to you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, second race, Oda morning. It was great watching yesterday, man. I like I said, man, I've been sleeping in all week and hadn't had the opportunity to race, streaming anyways, in the morning before work. I'd been doing a few races here and there at night after work. But I was mentioning the Phil Costa earlier. my Warriors have been on a lot this week, and just staying up late, watching the basketball games and doing qualifying time trialing. I've just been lagging, man. And anyways, so but yeah, yesterday I was driving to work, and usually I go skating before work, but it was hella raining, so I was just chilling in my car. And yeah, I was just watching your stream the whole time, and then I went to I'm trying to boycott Starbucks right now because fuck Starbucks. But I was hella hungry, and I'm like, dude, I don't want like no nasty ass like Burger King breakfast, man. So went to Starbucks and got myself like, oh Jesus, there's a penalty. Went and got myself one of those delicious like holiday themed caramel brulee fucking lattes or some shit like that, right? And did I get away without a penalty? Nice. And and one of those bacon Gouda cheese sandwiches, man. Not gonna lie, man. Again, fuck Starbucks, man, but that shit's fucking delicious, dude. Yeah, I actually started boycotting those guys way back in the early 2000s. I just moved up to Seattle, and the dude who at the time owned the Seattle Supersonics, I think it was Paul Allen. Anyways, he sold the team to this ownership group from Oklahoma City. This ownership group came in and said, oh yeah, we just want to buy the team as a investment. We're not going to move them. Now, I wasn't yeah, it's actually pretty fucking delicious, dude. It's I'm a sucker for a delicious, but yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, again, this was like 2006 it must have been, and we'd been in Seattle for just over a couple years. And now I was familiar with the Sonics teams as a kid, man. I remember those teams facing up against Jordan and the Bulls, and frankly I would root for anybody to try and take down the Bulls. Not because I wasn't a fan of Michael Jordan and Scottie Big Pimpin' and all those guys, man. Big fan. Actually, loved those teams, man. But I just wanted someone other than the Bulls to win, right? Like, I've always rooted for the underdogs, man, no matter who it is. Except if it's my Warriors, man. Well, my Warriors are on their dominant run in the mid-2000s. I wanted them to beat the shit out of everybody. Anyways, so long story short, this ownership group comes in, and it was blatantly obvious. This guy they sent in, his name was Clay Bennett, I think it was. He was the representative of this Oklahoma ownership group that was buying the Sonics from the Seattle owner, right? And he was just like this fucking asshole looking dude, anyways, he looked like a racist motherfucker, man, frankly. And it was, everyone fucking knew. Now, I had just moved from the Bay just about 2 years previous, and about a year before I left the Bay, there was an ownership group from, at the time, the Giants. They were playing in Candlestick Park, which was also the former home of the 49ers, a very outdated, kind of fallen apart. I think there was also a lot of damage sustained during the 89 earthquake at the stadium. And the Giants baseball organization, they wanted a new stadium, right? But anyways, so this group came in from like St. Pete, Florida, or like Tampa, Florida. I guess that's like the same zone. And they were wanting to buy the Giants, and they're like, oh yeah, we just want to buy it as a financial business, but we don't want to move them, right? But the whole city clamored back, and they're like, no, fuck no, man, you guys, that's exactly what the fuck you guys are trying to do, right? So San Francisco fought back and kept their team. And I remember thinking like, wow, that's whack. Y'all motherfuckers try to come into other cities and steal people's teams, man. Like, that's whack. So yeah, long story short, the dude who owns Starbucks sold the Sonics, and I was like, fuck the Sonics. So for the longest time, I would definitely not go to Starbucks, but only if it was in Washington State. If I was like in California on vacation, yeah, it was okay for me to have delicious ass fucking white venti fucking mocha with fucking whipped cream, because that shit's hella delicious. But yeah, as times have changed, it's my understanding that Starbucks is hella trying to like break their employees' unions and all that, the ownership, right? So yeah, fuck those guys. But I had a moment. Oh yeah, about the Sonics. Yeah, so that's why. Well, I got a ton of respect for the OKC team, right? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the Jaylen Brown, Chet Holmgren, all those guys, man. I mean, they are fantastic ball players, and frankly, in a lot of ways, I think they're going to be the. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that, but I mean, I think the same can be said for probably like a lot of big corporations, right? So it's kind of like, I think we got to pick our battles on how we're going to protest. You know, like for example, this dank ass Monster Mango energy drink. I'm sure there's some part of this corporation that's involved in some nefarious ass activities, right? I think there's a little bit of hand of evil. Yeah, right. Again, it goes back to it's hella delicious. Frankly, though, man, I gotta say, now I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself out and out destitute. I've been working with my company for a long time, make a decent enough wage, man. But you know, just like, and it definitely didn't start with this orange fascist fuck currently occupying the Oval Office, but over my lifetime, man, my wage has basically become a poor man's wage, man. Like back in the 70s and the 80s when I was a little kid, man, my parents didn't really make much more than I do now. But you know, combined income, I'm single. But yeah, I mean, with their wage, they were able to send both their kids to college, to buy cars, to have homes, to travel, to live well, man. And I mean, we were never like wealthy or anything, right? But we had enough, man. We had anyways, we had a comfortable life. And I often tell people are like, oh, fucking California, fucking Newsom and taxes and da 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 da. No, motherfuckers, all this started with Ronald fucking Reagan, man. My mom worked for the Teamsters. I watched the slow, systematic breakdown of the labor movement here in the U.S., man. And, oh, shit, I should have pit right there. God damn it. I think I'll just go on the next lap. Anyways, long story short, man, holy shit, my tire wear is actually really good. Dude, wasn't it just yesterday you were talking about, bro, that in one of your races, like, you were running the same strategy, but out of nowhere, like, your tire wear went super shitty? Yeah, out of nowhere, my tire wear is running super good. I wonder if it's because I've just been laying off the screeching on the tires. Okay, either way, I'm definitely going to get in the pit at the end of this lap anyways. Yeah, so, yeah, what I'm getting at is, man, I remember, I mean, shit, I don't think gas went over $1 a gallon until like 6 years after I was out of high school, man. I'll never forget the first time I saw gas. It was more than $1. We were on our way. This was my daughter's mom way before our daughter was born. We were down in, dude, that definitely changed. You really got to be smart. Yeah, it's weird, right? With the, I'm assuming you're referring to the tire wear. Yeah, yeah, I watched this. I don't know if I mentioned this yourself earlier. I know I'd mentioned this earlier, but there's this cat. His name's he's part of the Digit Crew. It's like Luke Nudoro, Lucnudro, or I don't know, something like that. He puts out some really cool content. He doesn't stream or anything like that, but he's just like one of the top racers. You'll often see him in Digit's videos, like passing Digit. Yeah, he puts out really well-spoken, informative videos, and he put out this video recently that was like, I think it was like maybe Tuesday, specifically talking about how to be focused on your tire wear in this race. And he was focused in the race, basically the whole race he was chasing the Arias Rory Alexander. And in the video he's like, okay, he's like, I'm gonna do something I never did before. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna raise the volume on specifically Rory's car so you can hear his tires squeal versus mine. And that was the difference right there in the race. All right, check out my fucking Ultraman livery, dude. So sick. Courtesy again of the great Philip Cops. Look at my Ultraman. He's like, I'm ready to go. Let's go get this shit, Hector. All right. Yeah, those that don't already know, the great Philip Picasso, the good homie out of the Calgary, Alberta, Canada, livery extraordinaire master. Hey, that's the homie in the that was in the Ferrari. Oh no, he's in the Lamborghini. Good on him, dude. I actually tried the Lamborghini. Very snappy car, but I couldn't get the speed out of it versus the Genesis. So this is interesting. I went in P1, with a pretty significant lead. I wonder how that's going to handle, right? Because these guys were, it looks like, I'm gathering they must have been heavily battling. Oh, damn, I had a really shitty exit right there, didn't I? I'm gathering they were heavily battling because, I mean, all those guys were in faster cars. And I was assuming, well, the guys in the... Oh, Jesus, dude, what am I doing? The guys in the Citroens, anyways, but again, with better tire wear. I was assuming they were going to automatically pass me, but... Yeah, I must have really lucked out. Well, not must have. I totally lucked out. Oh, that homie definitely got a penalty right there, right? Although, I gotta say, I've seen a bunch of people go really wide right there. Look, he went really wide and did not get the penalty. There's got to be some fucking trick there that everyone knows, but everyone's like, Hector, you're not in on the secret fucking line, so fuck off. Apparently, I am not, homie. All right, get back on that throttle ASAP, because I think I can get past all these other guys, but the Che Ling. I wonder if Che Ling's going the no tire change strategy. Let's go, let's go. I think this homie in front of me, I think he already pit, right? Yeah, I'm giving this homie the bump because he's... I got you, bro. You're good. Yeah, see? I try and let these homies know I'm not a dive bomb threat. And see, now he knew I'm not a dive bomb threat. He let me get that inner line when he fucked up a little bit, so that's a homie right there. Really appreciate that, bro. Let's see if we can't chase down the chain link. Oh, yeah, Che has not pit. That's what it is. And I want to say the delta in this race is like 30 seconds. So, ooh, shit. So if I'm able to make some progress, then it could be some progress motherfucking made. All right. Whoa, Jesus, no, don't blow it right there, dog. Oh, damn, I hella almost went in the sand right there. That would have not been good. Yeah, last lap, I definitely botched it through here. Not so great. This one either, but definitely slightly better, yeah. Long story short, I definitely need to go into third way sooner. All right, so coming up, tail end of lap number 8. Definitely lost some time right there, but not terrible. Back on that throttle ASAP. See if we can't make some progress towards the homie Chen lying in front of me. Homie's a good-ass racer. We had a good race last race. Raced him plenty of times before. He is the homie. Got a bunch of old-ass messages popping up. Oh, Jesus. Super screwed that up, didn't I? Dude, is this guy not... Oh, maybe he's going to go to the last lap to pit. It's giving me anxiety. I'm like, just get in the pit. Let me see if I'm going to pass you, but I'm not going to pass you. Quit fucking with me, homie. All right, lap number 9. 3 to go. Let's motherfucking go. All right. Wah. Oh, Jesus, don't go too wide. Back on that throttle. Relatively decent exit. Looks like we got the J-ply pushing the homie behind me forward, which would be smart. Yeah, use the car in front of you to push you along, right? And make progress towards the leaders. That is always a smart strategy. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, all right, fucking finally get a good strong line through here. God damn it, I've been blowing that all race. Oh shit, J-ply gets by. J-ply is fast in that Citroen, so I gotta be smart. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be making some progress towards me. So I gotta be real smart. Woo! That was super close. Probably did not need first right there, like a dumbass. I think that cost me some time. Yeah, definitely lost some time, but thus far, not the end of the world. Actually gaining on chain. Oh, Jen's tires must be super wearing down. And the homie Jay Bly, his tires are running real strong because he's gaining on me. I don't think I have terrible tire wear. I haven't looked down to see. Yeah, my tires aren't bad. I think that homie behind me just definitely knows how to drive his vehicle. Look at, he's like, Hector, I'm hunting you down, dog. I'm coming for your spot. I'll tell you what, man, I would not be terribly upset, man. Again, I'm happy with just a podium period. So yeah, he's definitely gonna at some point sooner than later bypass me because I'm fucking up and he's running his line super strong. So yeah, shout out to that homie. Homie knows how to roll his vehicle. My hope is that he doesn't, though, dive bomb through any of these turns over here. Yeah, so I gotta be smart. Okay, got a little bit of separation right there, which is a good thing. Okay, Chen Ling's in the pits. So all goes well. We should be jumping back into P1. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it out with this homie breathing down my neck. Fairly decent exit. Could have been better, but fairly decent. Alright. Holy shit. The homie WDSQ ran a 148 in race. That's fantastico. That's kind of a goal of mine to hit by the end of the week, man. I've definitely hit those all day in qualifying, but yeah, I've yet to achieve that in race. All right, so yeah, race number 2 on the morning. This will be calling it a day and heading out to the work site. Looks like we got a decent enough morning where I can get in some skating pre-work. Looking forward to that. Don't dive, don't dive. Oh shit, did that give me just enough right there? That might have. Alright, final lap. We got some drama unfolding. Well, not so much drama as far as tenseness. I'm like, dude, the homie's been hella gaining on me. He made just a slight mistake that might have given me the edge that I need to hold on for the P1 spot, which I've yet to achieve this week. Let's see if that's something that's going to happen this morning. I wouldn't mind that to start the work day, the end of the work week. All right, yeah, we're going to hold on for the W, dude. I will motherfucking take it. All right, first win of the week. Fired up, dude. That was a super fun race, man. Shout out to the homie Jay Ply, he killed it. Shout out to all the homies in this race, man. What a fun one. Shout out to all the homies that stopped by in the chat. The Tom, the Deep It Up, the Great Picasso, the Shelldologist, the Game Plan, the Broccoli, and the motherfucking Cheddar. Mustang Drifter. Appreciate y'all stopping by to say hello. Hope all's race day as well. More importantly, life day. Well, for you and your familias. All right, 6:53. Let me get out of here. Start the work day. And yeah, fired up, man. Always a great way to start the day with a couple motherfucking podiums, dude. So hell yeah, I'll take that shit. Where's the J-Ply? Got Icon Mayo, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Shout out to all the homies on course. Shout out to all the homies that stopped by to say hello. As always, I'm going to end my stream on fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people, stop bombing people, human race. We can absolutely do better. Is it ever going to end? Of course not. It's never going to totally end. There's always going to be that small sliver of insanity within humanity. Especially, let's see what's going on with this country. You see my sign back here with these motherfuckers in immigration, customs, and enforcement, and border patrol, and all this fucking bullshit, man. Going into cities, fucking with people's families, man. Fucking with their neighbors, man. Shameful ass behavior. Shame on all those motherfuckers' houses, man. Yeah, we got a fascist orange fuck occupying the Oval Office in Washington D.C. and his fucking crew of nefarious motherfuckers. It's insanity, man. This motherfucker called out yesterday. He posted a I don't know, a tweet, whatever. I don't fuck with Elon Musk's fucking social media platform. But he basically said that people that are against him should be killed, right? Now, in the grand scheme of things, do I think he meant that literally? I don't think he did. I think he's too fucking stupid and to have that kind of pure evil in him. I'm sure there's people within his following that literally feel that people should be killed. But the fact that we got a guy who runs under the moniker of the United States president is saying that out loud, one, is just unacceptable, period, right? You should never even in jest make light of someone's, expiration, right? But it exposes not only to our country, but to the world how much of a massive fucking coward he is, right? It's sickening, right? And that's what these fucking war pigs are, right? Cats that are cowards, right? Cats that have the wealth and the power and don't want to use that wealth or don't want to lose that wealth and power, right, to some whatever threat. So they somehow convince the poor masses that taking up arms in their defense is good for national fucking security. Yeah, fuck the war pigs, man. All over the world, fuck the war pigs, man. Like Cheddar and I talk about often, man. We're all out here racing to have a good time, man. We're like ambassadors of world peace, man. We certainly don't want to shoot and bomb each other. We are but a small microcosm of the world community, right? So, yeah, fuck the war pigs. Hey, all love for you and yours. I'll stuck for you and yours. Every day, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next. One day will be of service to another. There and truly does lie the reward and ever some brief miracle we call life. And again, going back to these motherfuckers behind me, especially these times, man. Look out for your family, look out for your friends, look out for your neighbors, especially look out for the strangers, man, because there's some whack ass shit going on, and help each other out. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Real talk for y'all. A great race day. More importantly, life day. I will see y'all next time I'm out. Peace. Later.